Good morning, my dear students. In the previous class, we have to discussing about in the first chapter the discovery of new sea routes. Why they are discovered the new sea routes and which are the export sailors they have invented the new sea routes to the other countries, and which are the countries they invented by the Europeans like Vasco da Gama, Bartholomew Diaz, and Christopher Columbus. Those persons they had invention that the new sea routes, isn't it? Why is the essential for the invention of the new sea routes? It is very necessity. It is very essential to the Europeans. Why? Therefore, they have started the trade and commerce in the Asian countries. In the Asian countries, when the Ottoman Turks they have captured the Constantinople, all the routes they have stopped. Further that the Europeans explorer they have continued discover the new sea route to India. And after that, what happened? So has discovered the new sea route to India. Here, some imperialism and colonialism they have held it. The lot of changes in the society, and the some some people they have got the superficial idea about the society like that. Here the discovery of new sea route accompanied by the industrial revolution. Already we have to discuss industrial revolution. In the industrial revolution, during those people they have believed in the science and technology. So apart from this one, they helped the European countries to search new markets for their finished products in other countries of the world. Here, they should tries to discovery of new sea route for says the products ತಾವು ಉತ್ಪಾದಿಸಿದಂತಹ ಉತ್ಪನ್ನಗಳನ್ನು ಮಾರಾಟ ಮಾಡಲಿಕ್ಕೆ ಇವ್ರು ಏನು ಮಾಡಿದ್ರಪ್ಪ ಅಂತಂದ್ರೆ ಈ ರೂಟ್ಸ್ಗಳನ್ನು ಏನು ಮಾಡ್ತಾರಪ್ಪ ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಕಂಡುಹಿಡಿತಾರೆ. ಆನಂತರ ಏನಾಗ್ತೈತೆ ನೋಡ್ರಿ, ಆಫ್ಟರ್ ದ್ಯಾಟ್ ವಾಟ್ ಹ್ಯಾಪನ್ ದ ರೇಸ್ ಫಾರ್ ದ ಕರ್ನಾಲಿಸಮ್ ನ್ಯೂ ಕಂಟ್ರೀಸ್ ಇನ್ಕ್ರೀಸ್ಡ್ ಬಿಟ್ವೀನ್ ದೆಮ್ ವಿಚ್ ಗಿವ್ both to imperialism and colonialism during this age. What is imperialism and what is the colonialism? Colonialism. So why they have increased the matters, and what is the effect of these two things? During the colonialism emerged in the world, it is presented on the map. It is during this time the India also became a colony of British. During this time, India has become a colony of British. What is this? The colonialism, the India, it has a part of British. India, it is a small colony of the British. It means the India completely control over the Britishers, control over the British. Then the policy of forcefully extending a nation's dominance by territorial occupations and establishment of economic and political influence over another nation is known as imperialism. Yes, what is that imperialism? It means the policy of forcefully extending a nation's dominance by territorial occupation and establishment of economic and political influence over another nation is called imperialism. Here the policy forcefully extending a nation dominance by territorial occupation and establishment of economic and political influence over another nation is called imperialism. ನೋಡಿ, ಒತ್ತಡಪೂರ್ವಕವಾಗಿ ಏನು ಮಾಡೋದಪ್ಪ ಅಂತಂದ್ರೆ ಅಲ್ಲಿರ್ತಕ್ಕಂಥ ಪ್ರದೇಶಗಳನ್ನ ವಶಪಡಿಸಿಕೊಳ್ಳೋದು, ಅಕ್ಯುಪೈಡ್ ಮಾಡೋದು. ಮತ್ತು ಅಲ್ಲೇನು ಈ ರಾಜಕೀಯ ಮತ್ತು ಆರ್ಥಿಕವಾಗಿ ಇರ್ತಕ್ಕಂಥ ಒಂದು ಇನ್ಫ್ಲೂಯೆನ್ಸ್ ಮಾಡಿ, ರಾಜಕೀಯವಾಗಿ ಆರ್ಥಿಕವಾಗಿ ಕೆಲವೊಂದಿಷ್ಟು ಇನ್ಫ್ಲೂಯೆನ್ಸ್ ಮಾಡಿ ಏನು ಮಾಡೋದಪ್ಪ ಅಂತಂದ್ರೆ ಒಂದು ರಾಷ್ಟ್ರವನ್ನು ಅಕ್ವೈರ್ ಮಾಡ್ಕೊಳ್ಳೋದು ಏನಪ್ಪ ಅಂತಂದ್ರೆ ಈ ಇಂಪೀರಿಯಾಲಿಸಮ್ ಅಂತ ಕರಿತೀವಿ. ಇಟ್ ಇಸ್ ಕಾಲ್ಡ್ ಇಂಪೀರಿಯಾಲಿಸಮ್. ಓಕೆ, the exploitation and control over the resources of nation and country by powerful country to strengthen its resources through its political, economic and social policies is known as the colonism. Isn't it? Here the following factors were responsible for colonism and imperialism. What are the facts they are included in the colonism and the imperialism? ಏನೆಲ್ಲ ಒಳಗೊಂಡದ ಈ ಇಂಪೀರಿಯಲಿಸಮ್ ಮತ್ತು ಕಾಲೋನಿಸಮ್ ಅನ್ನೋದು? ಹಿಯರ್ ವಸಾಹತುಶಾಹಿಗಳು ಅಥವಾ ವಸಾಹತುಕರಣ ಅಂತ ಏನು ಹೇಳ್ತೀವಲ್ಲ ಅದೇನ ಒಳಗೊಂಡೈತಿ ನೋಡ್ರಿ. The dominant country required cheap raw material to supplement their industries. Yes, already I told the sales the products. So when we manufacture the products, we want the raw materials. The dominant country. It means in which country they manufactured the products. That is dominant country required cheap raw materials. The raw materials are available in the cheap amount to supplement their industries. ಆ ಒಂದು ಕೈಗಾರಿಕೆಯಲ್ಲಿ ಅದು ಕಚ್ಚಾ ವಸ್ತು ಏನಪ್ಪ ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಚೀಪ್ ಕಡಿಮೆ ರೇಟಲ್ಲಿ ದೊರೆಯುವಂತೆ ಇರಬೇಕು ಅಂಥ ಪ್ರದೇಶಗಳನ್ನ ನೋಡಬೇಕು. ದೇ ವಾಂಟೆಡ್ ಟು ನ್ಯೂ ಮಾರ್ಕೆಟ್ಸ್ ಫಾರ್ ದೇರ್ ಫಿನಿಶ್ಡ್ ಪ್ರಾಡಕ್ಟ್ಸ್. ಎಸ್, ಸಪೋಸ್ you manufactured many things, you have manufactured the products, where you will purchase it, where you will sell it. Yes, we must want the market. ನೋಡ್ರಿ, ನಾವು ತಯಾರಿಸಿದಂತಹ ಉತ್ಪನ್ನಗಳನ್ನು ಮಾರಬೇಕಾಗಿತ್ತಂದ್ರೆ ಏನು ಬೇಕು? ನಮಗೆ ಮಾರ್ಕೆಟ್ ಬೇಕು. ಅಂತಹ ಮಾರ್ಕೆಟನ್ನು ಕೂಡ ನಾವೇನು ಮಾಡಬೇಕಾಗ್ತದೆ? ಸೊ ನೋಡಬೇಕಾಗ್ತದೆ. ದೇ ಹ್ಯಾಡ್ ಡೆವಲಪ್ಡ್ ಸುಪೀರಿಯರ್ ವಾರ್ ವೆಪನ್ಸ್. ವೈ? ವಾಟ್ ಈಸ್ ದ ನೀಡ್ ಫಾರ್ ದ ವಾರ್ ವೆಪನ್ಸ್? ಸಿ, ಆಲ್ರೆಡಿ ದ lot of competition in the Europe, so many countries they had started the trade and commerce. That purpose in the war. So when the start the battle, we must want that the weapons. They have developed superior war weapons. They thought military power and control over the sea. Why? Military power. Those soldiers, they are fighting against the other countries. They wanted some weapons. They got their powers in the battlefield and control over sea. Why so many Europeans they discovered the sea routes? There one empire has monopoly over on the another empire. One company has monopoly over on the another company. That's why they had started so many classes among themselves, and they had prejudice over the culture superiority. ಮತ್ತೆ ತಮ್ಮದೇ ಆಗಿರತಕ್ಕಂತಹ ಒಂದು ಸಂಸ್ಕೃತಿಯನ್ನು ಪ್ರಭಾವ ಬೀರ್ಲಿಕ್ಕೆ, ಕ್ರೈಸ್ತ ಧರ್ಮದ ಸಂಸ್ಕೃತಿಯನ್ನು ಪ್ರಭಾವ ಬೀರ್ಲಿಕ್ಕೆ ಈ ಇಂಪೀರಿಯಲಿಸಮ್ ಮತ್ತು ಕಾಲೋನಿಸಮ್ ಏನಾಯ್ತಪ್ಪ ಅಂತಂದ್ರೆ ಹೆಚ್ಚು ಪ್ರಚಾರವನ್ನು ಪಡೆದುಕೊಂಡಿತ್ತು. ದೇ ಥಾಟ್ ದ್ಯಾಟ್ ಇಟ್ ವಾಸ್ ದೇರ್ ಡ್ಯೂಟಿ ಆಫ್ civilize their colonies. Yes, it is there. What are the traditions they have and what are the customs they have? Those customs, traditions and customs, they are working in another society or in the another village or in the another country. So that's why they have implemented their social, religious and economical and political policies adopted to another nation. That is imperialism. Besides the weakness of North America, Asia and Africa was another factor that indicated the Europeans to conquer and establish their political control. Here in the Asian continent and the Europe continent and one more is North American continent, there was no this kind of the imperialism and colonism. So when the Europeans they had discovered the new sea route to another countries, they have started this kind of the policies. Imperialism and colonism, isn't it? The Europeans completely they take the responsibility all over the world, and they should win all the modern countries in the world. They should implemented their rules in the winning countries. That is colonism and imperialism. And so let us will discussing about nationalism. Okay. Yes. When the highly growth of the imperialism and colonism in the world, so obviously the nationalism has developed throughout the world. When it has started, when the people when they have got idea about nationalism, those people they have against to the colonism. Yes, let us be discussing about that nationalism. Yes, and uprise against the colonism. Yeah, definitely it will uprising against the colonism. Colonism, it means the forcefully they acquired some places, That's why some the nationalists, they have uprising against the colonism. In the French Revolution of 1789 to 1792, when did it start? So French Revolution 1789 to 92. So 89 to 92. So with the basis of ideas of liberty. Yes. Why the French Revolution has started? On the basis of liberty and equality and the fraternity. So inspired the people all over the world. So after the French Revolution, all over the world, the people against the uprising against the colonism. When the French Revolution has started in the year of 1789, it has ended in the year of 1792. So all the people of the world, they have thinking about their liberty and equality and fraternity. So the whole world always thinking about their rights and equalities. Always all the people, they have wanted to this kind of the rights, the fraternity, and the American War independence showed the seeds of nationalism. The post started the nationalism in the America. The American people, they have revolt against the Britishers, and they have got independence. The post nationalism has sowed the seeds in the America. ಈ ಒಂದು ರಾಷ್ಟ್ರೀಯತೆಯನ್ನು ಫಸ್ಟ್ ಆಫ್ ಆಲ್ ಬಿತ್ತನೆ ಮಾಡಿದ್ದು ಅಥವಾ ರಾಷ್ಟ್ರೀಯತೆಯನ್ನು ಫಸ್ಟ್ ಸ್ಟಾರ್ಟ್ ಮಾಡಿದ್ದ ಯಾವ ರಾಷ್ಟ್ರಪ್ಪ ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಅಮೇರಿಕಾ ಅಂತ ಹೇಳ್ಬೋದು. ಅದ ಇನ್ ದ ಇಯರ್ ಆಫ್ 1776 ದ ಅಮೇರಿಕಾ ಹ್ಯಾಸ್ fought against the British for the independence. America has got the independence in the year of 1776. During that time, the America has given some liberty and equality and fraternity to all the people of the nation. They are completely against to the colonism. Yes, after that, so autocratic roots of the monarchies were torn away. The democratic government were established in many other parts of the world. By this result, as a result, they stopped this kind of the colonism, and they have started in some other countries. In the most of the countries, they have accepted the democratic government. Then the democratic government already we have to study it in the 7th standard. So what is that in the democratic? Which are the policies they have in the democratic government? In the democratic government, all the people, they are equal before law, and what they have got the facilities, it should be applied to all the people of the nation. It is the policy of the democratic country or democracy. So this kind of the rights in the America, all the people they have got, isn't it? And so the countries under the foreign dominations began to struggle toward foreign rule and establish itself in the nation. In the 19th century, there was struggle for the freedom and national unification in Germany, Italy, and Greek, Poland, other European countries. So many countries, they have revolt against the colonism. So especially those countries are Germany, Italy, Greek, Poland, other countries, they have started the nationalism. And Germany and Italy were the first nations be the united. Germany and Greek, they have come out of the colonialism, and they made United States. The many nations the launched their struggle on these lines and gained the independence in the 20th century. In the 20th century, there are more than the lot of countries they have got the freedom, they have got independence. The struggle for the nationalhood tied to common geographical language and desire to democratic setup which became the potent factor in the shaping history of the world during the 19th and 20th century. 19th and 20th century, it is very very important centuries. During that period, during that century, the many countries in the world they have got independence and come out from this imperialism and colonialism, isn't it? India showed the foundation of the British Empire in India and the paved the way for the dawn of independence. So in India also they got interested in getting the freedom from the Britishers, isn't it? Yes, this is the explanations about nationalism. Okay, so what happens? Let us go on in the next period. So in the next period we will finish that chapter. Yes, dear students, please you can take the homework. What is imperialism? Next, what is colonialism? When did start the French Revolution? When did start the French Revolution? Okay, please write the answers for those questions. Okay, thank you.